What up, y'all? So today I have a tutorial on the look that I got going on my face. So I was on Snapchat like last week or something like that, and I was just fucking around with some makeup. Really fucking around with some makeup. Like, I had put a shit ton of stuff on my eyes. I was just playing with some new products, and I had snapped a picture of it and asked you guys to take a screenshot of it if you wanted to see it. So many of you guys took a screenshot of it. I will say before we get into the tutorial that there is a lot of stuff on my eyes right now. It's coming from two different palettes. There are like 3 or 4 different things on my lid right now. It is completely and utterly unnecessary to put this much shit on your lid. But as I explained in this tutorial, I just wanted to replicate what I did, and I was afraid that if I didn't do the exact same thing that it wasn't going to turn out. I didn't do the exact same thing in the crease because I put like 1,000 different colors in my crease as well. I didn't want to make the tutorial like too insanely complicated because that day I was just throwing shit on my face and magic happened. That is what's up. I also have another tutorial coming that I asked you guys to screenshot on Snapchat, and the reason why I didn't do that one today, it was like a cobalt liner with a fuchsia crease. The reason why I didn't do that one today is because I have a green shirt on, and I felt like fuchsia crease, cobalt liner, green shirt kind of really mesh together. Know what I'm saying? That's more for like neutral, like black or white or something. I don't know. That's what I think in my head. So that is why we're doing this one first, even though the other one was the one that I had Snapchatted to you guys first. We gonna do this one because I feel like it goes with my shirt better, and no other reason but that. Okay, so if you guys want to know what is up with my face and what I did, oh, BT dubs, I did start with my base and brows. You guys know usually in my tutorials I do my base and my brows before I even jump into the tutorial because I feel like I do the same fucking thing every day and it's boring. Also, I am doing a review and demo of the Urban Decay All Nighter foundation, so that's another reason why I left it out. So there is that. So let's just get into the tutorial. Okay, let's do this. So I'm gonna start off by spraying my beauty blender with some rose water spray because it sat here for like an hour fucking off and it's like basically dry at this point. So for concealer, I'm gonna use Kat Von D in the shade Light 1. Just in the little like inner and outer corners of my eyes because I don't want to look too fucking crazy because I was sitting by the pool this weekend and I got a little bit of sun. That's what's up. So as I said in the beginning, there are a lot of things going on my face, or oh cool, in my hair, that are going to be going on my face as far as the eyes go. So prepare yourselves because it was just a little bit of craziness going on. Because as I said, I didn't really know like what was happening and stuff just started getting out of hand and then it became magic. I don't know what happened. I don't know how that happened. Okay, just gonna blend that out with my beauty blender. And to set that down, I'm gonna use my RCMA No Color Powder just right here and right here. A little bit on the forehead, a little bit on the chin, around the little laugh linies. Before I do my bronzer or anything like that, I'm going to put my highlighter on since my skin is quite moist at the moment. And I'm going to use my Bobbi Brown Pink Glow highlighter, which is becoming an all-time favorite of life. Just saying. It's still available at Sephora. It is a limited edition highlighter. Do you see? Do you see why I like it? It's still available. Even though it's limited edition, it's still available. It'd be dope if she made it permanent. I almost bought a backup this weekend, but I was like, what's the point of buying a backup? Because when I run out of the backup, there's not going to be any more anyways. So I ended up buying one from NARS, which I'll show you guys like in a haul later on or some shit. Ooh, that's a nose highlight. Real Techniques fan brush, BT dubs. Take my stippling brush from Studio M Pro that I got at Myers and go ahead and set down the rest of my face. BT dubs, my base and my brows were done, as if you couldn't see that for yourself, but I'm in the middle of doing a demo review of this bitch right here, so that is what's up with that. But all my tutorials, base and brows, is usually done because you know they're long AF, so that's what's up. For bronzer, I'm gonna use my Pure Minerals Glow Together bronzer, the one that has the little this and that. And lately I've been using my Real Techniques stippling brush just because it like puts it on really nicely. It does kind of make my just because of the shape of the stippling brush, I guess, and like the way the bristles are, it does make my bronzer like really dusty, but it just puts it on so well. I don't know what it is. I'm already a little bit bronzed. Like on my forehead got burnt right here from being by the pool this weekend because I had like my back to the pool, and then I was like down like this, like looking at Aiden swimming most of the time when the sun was towards me. So there's that. So in order to avoid a bronzer helmet, I'm not going to put a shit ton on there. And I'm going to take the brush and just kind of do like a half-ass contour, but not really. As you guys know, as I've stated in previous videos, I'm not really digging like the sharp contour for the summertime. Just kind of a, you know, subtle, hey, maybe I lost 5 pounds instead of 10 pounds. Just that. And then I'm just going to use like the shimmery side as my blush. I have been doing this as of late and digging it a lot because I'm not a big blush person, so I'm really liking the outcome, And then before I do my eyeshadow, I'm going to spray my face with the NYX Dewy Finish Fini Veloute spray. Just to kind of set everything down. I'm going to let that dry because goddamn that sprayer drenches you. Why is this piece of hair so weird? Look at this piece of hair. I'm gonna have to re-curl it or something. It's just like, look at it. It's just hanging out. Just hanging out there. Not giving any fucks about my hair looking good. Okay, so as I said in the beginning, this eye look was just kind of thrown together because I was just fucking around. And I use lots of different things. I'm gonna try to cut it down somewhat. Kind of. We'll see how it turns out. We're just gonna go with it. We're just gonna go with the flow, ladies. That's what's gonna happen. So I'm gonna grab my Naked Basics palette. No, Naked Basics 2, and go into the color Stark. Is that what I used? No, I used Frisk. Go into the color Frisk, and my eyes are already primed and powdered, by the way. And I'm just gonna stick this in the crease. I wouldn't normally do this because I did this and then I did the color from the Morphe 35O, but I feel like if I don't do this, then it's going to turn out a different color. It's not going to be the same fucking look that you Snapchatted. That's how I feel. Or not that you guys Snapchatted, but that you guys screenshotted. And I'm going to take this, I think this is a crown brush, chisel shader into Frisk, and then take that under my lash line. If you guys haven't noticed, like on my Snapchat, I've been really into like more blown out kind of smoky looks than more put together, you know, like winged eyeliner and all that shit. I've just been more into like, not that I know what that means. Also, I have 90s Alternative on Pandora, so there's that. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. I can't tell if you guys can hear my radio ever or not. So, jumping into the 35O, I'm going to go into, which one was it? I think it was this color here. And on a MAC 217, I'm just basically going to do the same thing that I did with Frisk and keep it on this outer corner. And then kind of blend it over once most of the product's deposited. Gonna grab that chisel shader again, take the same color. My eyes are starting to water. And I'm going to stick that on the lower lash line. I'm also going to take that and kind of blend it into the lash line on top. I know it looks crazy right now, but I'm going to blend it out. Grab the 217 again. Blend that over. Again, I know this is a lot of colors, but I'm just trying to replicate what I did before. This is completely unnecessary. If you have this, you can just start like with this color and this color. You don't have to do the Naked 2 color. I was just afraid that if I didn't do the Naked 2 color, and then it wouldn't look like it did, and then you guys would be like, oh my god, that doesn't even fucking look like what you Snapchatted and what I screenshotted. What's wrong with you? That's what I envisioned in my head happening. Okay. Now I'm going to go into this color here in the 35O. And basically do the same thing, just layer those colors up. This one's going to go a little bit lower, that way we can differentiate between the two colors, but I'm assuming that when I blend it together, it's just all going to blend into one anyway, so does it really matter? I'm not sure. I'm going to grab a clean brush, Wet n Wild. This doesn't say anything, but I think it's called Crease Brush, And I'm just barely going to brush over the edges of that darker color and kind of blend it into the lighter color. That way it's not so choppy. And then I'm going to go into this color right here. Hopefully you guys can see. And just really lightly tap over that. Like I'm barely even touching my skin. Just so I can get like a color differential. Isn't a word. Just so I can, you know, difference between the colors. You know, you guys get it. Okay, shader brush again. Back into the dark color, lower lash line. Now I'm just going to grab a clean fluffy brush. I'm not really sure. I know this is a Sephora brush, but I'm not sure what it's called because I've had it for about 6 years now. So, and I'm just going to use that to blend out the lower lash line. Okay, this is the tricky part. So when I first started doing it, I put this on and then I didn't like it. So then I tried to go over it. This is going to be fucking nuts, you guys, and completely unnecessary, BT dubs. But I feel like, again, if I don't do it, then I didn't do what I did the first time. So you know what I'm saying? Just bear with me. Just bear with me. Okay, so I put this on and then I was like, I don't really like that. So then I put this on top of it. And I was like, that's not good enough. So then I went over it with this. I know, you guys, I know. So this is the Butter London Eye Glazing in the color, nope, this is the wrong one, hold on. This is the Butter London Eye Glazing in the color, I'm pretty sure this is called Oil Slick or Oil something. The fucking name isn't on the package anywhere, which is kind of stupid if you ask me. Just saying. Just throwing that out there, a little tidbit for you, Butter. Not that they give a fuck. And I'm just going to take that on my finger. See, isn't this pretty? Yes. I'm just going to take that on my middle finger and I'm just going to tap. Tap it in. Just tap it in. Tap it in, tap, tap, tap it in. And then I'm going to take my ring finger, which is clean, and just kind of blend it over. And I'm going to layer this up just a couple of times. Oh, I touched my inner corner. That's okay. We'll cover that up. And then I just dipped in again. And I'm just going to tap it over the top. Tap it with my clean finger. Okay, so you could totally stop right here, throw an inner corner highlight on, do your liner, your lashes, and you'd be good. But for some reason, I just did not want a dark lid that day. So I was like, I don't really care for this right here. I mean, it looks really good. I do like it. But that day, that particular day, I did not care for it. So I grabbed my Morphe palette and I took this little shiny color here on my finger and I stuck it on top. So I did that, okay? You still with me? You still with me? And then I went ahead and blended it out a little bit. Blended it over, blended it out, blended it in so there's not no weird things, weird choppy things. And then I was like, I don't really like that either. So then I took this. I know this is a lot, but hey, it's going to stay on your eyes for fucking ever. It was really hard to get off that night. Just saying. This is the Touch in Soul Metalist Liquid Foil and Glitter Shadow Duo in the color Eldora. I think I put gold on my last video, but it was Eldora. This isn't glitter. BT Dubs, it's just pigment. It's not glitter, which I was kind of irritated with. I went ahead and stuck this on top. This is really wet too, so I would suggest like tapping and then tapping it out with your finger. And I'm sorry I'm using this, by the way, because I know they're like all sold out, but this is just what I did, you guys. You could totally leave it at this or supplement this for like something else, like one of those Revlon things that I showed you guys, and just stick like a loose pigment on top of it, because that's basically all this is. All right, now I'm going to take the other side of this, the little glitter slash pigment, really it's just a fucking pigment side, and this is super messy, so I'm going to use my BoxyCharm card because I don't have any tissues up here to avoid any type of fallout. And I'm just going to stick it right on top like so. I know this is fucking crazy, you guys, but it's just what I did. Okay, and then I paint it on, and then I take my finger and kind of press it in. That way it's not falling all over you during the day. And I'm gonna kind of come in here, blend it out. Still with me? You sure? You sure you're still with me? Then I'm gonna grab my brush without putting anything extra on it and just kind of blend that gold through there. And then I'm going to go back into that dark color in the Morphe palette, this one right here, and I'm just going to deepen that outer corner up a little bit before we do liner and lashes. I'm going to grab my Wet n Wild brush and just kind of blend those edges out. I'm going to bring it over here, look, just a little bit. Okay, and that was fucking insane, like I told you. All right, so now for liner, I'm just going to grab my NYX Très Jolie and Tightline. Does your guys' like face itch when you do your makeup? I don't know why, but my face always itches, and I'm like, I don't want to take my foundation off. So I just have to like smack myself in random spots. It's so weird. Okay, NYX Très Jolie again, but this time in the color brown. I'm gonna take that on the waterline and really kind of get it in between my lashes. Then I'm gonna grab that shader brush again and blend that out. Kind of pull it down a little bit like so. And then I'm just gonna take whatever's left on that brush and do this little outer bit right here, just to kind of bring it together, wing it out right there, wing it out here. Then I'm going to grab my Makeup Geek crease brush and dip into this and just do one little thing like this, wipe that brush off, and then go into this lighter color here and blend that out. Then for my inner corner highlight, I'm going to grab my Soft Serve shadow by MAC in the color Best Makeup, and I'm just going to dip my finger. If you guys don't know, these are basically like ColourPop shadows but way more glittery. Like the consistency and the texture of them is like ColourPop, but they're so much more glittery. And I'm just going to take it on my finger, and then I'm going to pull it up just a little bit on this inner corner. I'm really layering it up because I left this open and it kind of got dry a little bit, so I really gotta like get in there and layer it. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and curl my lashes and put some mascara on. I'm just gonna do it off camera because it's fucking boring. You really don't need to watch me put mascara on. But if you are curious, what I am using is Lancome Cils Booster XL, L'Oreal Telescopic on the top lashes, and on the bottom lashes, if you follow me on Snapchat, then you know I've actually found a new bottom lash mascara. Usually I use the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash because that is the only mascara that does not transfer under my eyes at first. Like it will, at the end of the day, there will be transfer because I have high cheekbones and long lower lashes. I know, fucking third world and shit, but it transfers my mascara no matter what mascara I wear. The MAC one was the only mascara that I had found up until this point that did not transfer like throughout the day. At the end of the day, you know, it would start to, but throughout the day it wouldn't. This one, however, does not transfer all fucking day long. And this is the one that I got, the Ampla mascara that I got in my BoxyCharm. So sorry, my camera stopped recording. I don't even know if you guys fucking notice or not, but I gotta throw something in there in case like movement changes or something like that. It just makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside to let you guys know what the dealio. So as I was saying, I don't really care for the brush on this. It's kind of big, so I was thinking about taking a smaller brush from another mascara and using the formula of it, you know what I'm saying? Because it's seriously amazing. Like normally at the end of the day, I have like little dots for my mascara. It doesn't matter if I put powder on there. Sometimes I even powder my lashes and it still fucking does it. Primarily because it's been like 112 degrees out every day and like 80% humidity, but even when it's not, I still get transfer. So there's that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put all these things on my eyeballs and I will be back and we will do the lips. All right, lashes are good. I did not put falsies on just because we have so much going on in the lid and I have hooded eyes. I want you guys to be able, or not you guys, I mean I guess you guys, but the world, I would like the world to be able to see like what's going on in my lid, and I feel like if I put falsies on, it's just gonna cover it up. So that's what's up. Obviously, let me just throw this out there too. You guys do not have to like put 18 different fucking things on your lid. It's completely unnecessary, but I'm gonna say it one more time and then I'm not gonna say it anymore, I promise. I'm just trying to replicate what I did on Snapchat. I don't want anybody to be like, bitch, that's not what you did. Okay, for lipstick, I'm going to use Barfly. In my last video, or in one of my videos, I said this was called Barely in my haul. and it's called Barfly. I actually had like Urban Decay training last weekend, I think, and the rep, she's like, what's your favorite lipstick lately? And I was like, Barely, I love it. And she's like, Barely? What's that? So I like pointed it out, and she's like, Barfly? I was like, no, Barely. And she's like, no, it's Barfly. I felt like an asshole. Okay, Barfly. For lip gloss, I'm going to use my NYX Butter Gloss in the color Creme Brulee over top of it, because this needs to be shinier. And then just for shits and gigs, because we lost a little bit of shininess blending out, I'm going to take my Anastasia Sunburst highlight and go ahead and tap that top lip. Tap the top lip, tap the top of the cheeks as well. Just because I go overboard with highlight. And that is it. That's what's up. This is the final look. Hope you guys like it. Again, I'm so sorry to those of you who screenshotted it. If it doesn't look the same as the screenshot, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. Please don't stab me in my sleep. Okay, so I'm gonna go. That is what's up. That's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you're not. Follow me on all my social media, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Peace.